Doing broadcast today?
Yeah. I'm already mic'd up. Mic'd up, ready to go.
All right. Live here for the 10U's game now. This is an outdoor rink. Unfortunately, we are going to have a lot of bad glare.
What side are we on?
Not much we can do about it. Woo!
Are we live?
What's that? We're live, yeah. We're already live. Let's see here. So you guys are going to see that there's going to be a lot of glare during this game. Again, nothing we're able to do about it. During the last game for the 12U's, I tried walking around to different spots on the rink, and there's nothing better. So you're going to have some glare. 10U taking the ice. This is their first game of the tournament. Playing a team called the Owensboro Rampage. Looks like they're from a suburb of Chicago, so a local team.
They're from Chicago or Kentucky?
Oh yeah, Kentucky, you're right. Owensboro was Kentucky. So they're up here from Kentucky, it seems like.
From what I've heard, they're a really good team.
You've heard they're a really good team?
Yeah. 17-5 in a AA division.
This team, the Rampage?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where'd you hear that from?
They were talking about it in the locker room.
Okay.
I know some of the parents were talking with some of the, I don't know if it's other parents of the Rampage or, I'm not exactly sure who was talking. But yeah, they're pretty good.
17-5 in a AA division, huh?
But that's Kentucky hockey. We'll see how it stacks up to Vegas B hockey. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say, scoping out the warm-ups doesn't strike me as the same level of AA play that I'm used to seeing.
Yeah. Pirates are gamers. I think everybody's adjusted to the time zone change. Boys don't seem to be affected by the temperatures out here as much as the parents.
Well,
I mean, they are moving around,
yeah.
but
And, skating on the ice are used to being
cold.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I think Mason did say during his games that his neck and ears were freezing. So I know a lot of kids wearing balaclavas and ski masks under their helmets.
Yeah. But what a cool experience for these boys to be able to play outdoors in the elements.
Yeah.
You don't get being from Vegas. They're not going to give any chances like this to have an opportunity.
No, I don't think anybody is venturing to make an outdoor rink in Vegas.
Yeah, wouldn't do too well.
U had a really commanding victory earlier. They won the final score of 12-2. Their first game they won 8-3, so 12U is rolling.
Yeah, 2-0.
2-0.
Is it just 10U and 12U that are out here?
Yeah.
No 14 or
14U came out a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
And based on the schedule, it looks like 10U is only going to get 3 games. 2 today and
one
tomorrow will either be a championship or a consolation. Is that how you read it? You think tomorrow could be 2 depending on standings?
So there's 5. I think there's 5 teams in the 10U division. So I think the number 1 team gets a bye for the championship, and then
the others will play in some semis.
And then yeah, and so I don't think there will be 2 semis. I think there will be like a consolation game, and then whoever wins the 2-3 matchup would go and play the champion.
Okay.
So there's really only one team that's going to get 4 games, and it's that 2-3 matchup.
Yeah.
The champions are going to get a bye, so they're only going to end up playing 3 games. Which I guess that's how you have to do it with five teams and limited
there's
ice.
Another 10U group I saw, but
in this
tournament.
Okay.
But I don't know if they're cross competing for the championship.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't looked at it again. This is all hearsay.
Okay.
And you would think as the commentators of choice that we would know what we're doing.
We have a very deep support team with stats and things like that.
Yeah, no statisticians, nobody helping us out, and so
we're not going to give you guys any interesting team stats.
Tidbits. Yeah. We haven't gone and researched the competition. And like I like to tell the listeners every time they tune in, you get what you pay for, Daniel.
That's right, you get what you pay for. Looks like Jackson's going to get the start for the 10Us. I've got to do a little bit of a brain shift on the players here. Make sure I remember who's out here. You're going to have to help me out with this one.
The wind is so strong. Oh, yeah.
Looks like Duncan, Dom, Jacob are going to start up front with Bubba and Maddox in the back. Go, boys. And here we go. 12 minutes on the clock. We got a nice cool breeze blowing. The temperature is in the teens here. Pirates win the face-off, drop it back to Maddox. Maddox flips it ahead. No ice.
On these outdoor rinks, one of the things I've noticed, it's really hard to see the red and blue lines on the ice. You have to look at the boards.
Yep. Pirates able to keep it in the zone. Bubba gets a good look, throws it towards the net. Bouncing around against Skater's feet. And the Rampage try to clear. Maddox picks it up at the blue line. That's Nolan on with Dom and Duncan, not... Oh, no, that is a... Okay, thanks.
Forgot I had it in my pocket.
Appreciate it.
And the puck finally out.
Rampage into the zone. Get a quick shot, and Jackson comes up big at the stop. First minute of the game, we had good zone time by the Pirates. Not too many dangerous shots, but then that breakaway by the Rampage. Hopefully wake our guys up to the fact that you gotta show up and play, hold your positions.
But it's good to see him out of the gate, sustain a little bit of that offensive zone pressure.
Nolan takes the draw. He's going to skate up behind his own net. Nolan flips it up the boards to Jacob. Jacob at the blue line, unable to clear it. Rampage turn it around. They're down in the corner. Rampage skate behind the net. They feed it in the middle off target. Soft shot from the point. Rampage pick it up in the slot. They shoot. And Jackson blocks it, and it gets bumped wide. Nolan sends it up the boards. Maddox. Bubba and Maddox behind the net. Rampage flip it in the middle, but Bubba kicks it down. Puck comes all the way around to Braden. And Pirates clear the zone. Jacob's going to chase this one down into the the Rampage zone. Rampage send it up to the middle. Nash and Bubba. Nash with a good poke. They get the follow-up shot, and Jackson comes up big with the stop. Here comes Braden up the ice. Braden skates it through the center. He's going to get a good look. If he can hurry, stick lifted. No shot from Braden. Bubba's over on the near wall trying to keep it in. Nolan skates down.
Hey, we got Nardone over here checking out some 10U action with us.
How's it going, gentlemen?
It's going.
Doing well. These boys look good in the opening minutes, able to sustain some offensive zone pressure a little bit.
You like first game of the tournament? See if the boys can get it going, see how they're feeling.
Nash flips it towards net. It gets blocked wide. Pirates are going to have to reset. Pirates miscommunication on who's chasing the puck. Duncan and Nolan unsure about who's chasing it. Luckily, nothing came of it. Bubba here on the near wall sends it up ice.
It's a beautiful outdoor rink out here in Chicago. Better ice than the other rinks. So.
Yeah, the other one's going to be a challenge.
You guys play on that other ice. You're going to have to watch this one.
Bubba sends it down into the corner. Puck comes all the way back to Nash, but he's unable to keep it in. Nash is going to have to turn around with it. Sends it up the walls, but that's going to be an icing.
I wonder if it's any easier for the boys to see the red and blue lines on the ice. They're very hard to see.
It's terrible. It's terrible. We were talking to Caleb, our goalie on 12U, and he's been having a lot of trouble with being able to find where he's at in the crease.
Oh, you can't see the crease either.
You can't see the crease either. All the lines are really, really bad.
Yeah.
You can't really see them when you're out there from the glare.
Yeah.
So it's going to be kind of tough. They got to watch the boards for the offsides.
Yeah.
And then it's harder for the goalies, but they got to start using their net.
Maddox goes in the corner. Judah behind the net. Rampage center it, but it gets picked away. Duncan does a good job to get it out of the zone. And we're going to have a high stick or a hook against the Rampage.
Yeah, power play coming up for the Pirates.
See if the boys can work the system and get a quick goal. Let's get the game going.
8:14 to go in the first. We're still scoreless, 0-0. Both teams have had a couple good shots. I would say shot attempts favor the Rampage. Jackson's come up big for us.
Yeah, one of the things that we saw in the last tournament with the power play for the Pirates, they get really aggressive, which is good. But they gave up a couple of shorthanded goals that last tournament, so let's see if they can keep this one going.
We had the same problem with the 12U. They get a little too aggressive, and then they start forgetting defensive responsibility.
Yeah.
But we want the aggressiveness, and we're going to keep pushing that. Once they start realizing they got to get back and cover, then they'll be good.
Pirates caught offsides there on the power play. 1 minute to go in the power play.
Speaking of not being able to see the lines, a little offsides real quick there.
It's hard to look at the boards and kind of keep your spacing.
Well, in the game too, it's really hard for them, but they'll start figuring it out.
Yeah. Face-off goes all the way back to the defensive zone of the Pirates. Bubba back there swinging around. The defensemen for the Rampage are doing a really good job of keeping that in their zone. Able to get it out. Got numbers.
Dom with Jacob and Nolan. Puck goes over.
Just missed the touch.
Jacob centers it again. Rampage pick it up. 3-on-1. Bubba's the lone man to hold the zone. And Jackson with a big save there. 25 seconds to go on the power play. Bubba back in the corner, sends
Get
it
out.
cross ice and out.
Boys are looking a little gassed out there. Probably need to get a quick change.
Yeah, you think the cold air affects the lungs a little bit?
It's a little bit harder to breathe sometimes, but the boys said after the first period, they really started to get more comfortable with it. They started to warm up. The blood started pumping. So once they get through that first period, I think they'll be fine.
Yeah.
6:41 to go in the
bench,
first.
and I kept handing them out to the kids. So as long as they keep their hands warm, it's not too bad.
Braden, Connor, and Duncan in with Nash and Judah behind him. 6:41 to go in the first. We're still 0-0 here. Rampage skating in. Get it by Judah. Try to center it. Nash slows him down. Rampage throw it on goal. Loose puck in front of the net. Duncan's going to come away with it. He tries to send it cross ice to Connor, but gets picked off. Rampage keep the zone.
There we
And
go.
the Pirates clear. Rampage send it all the way down to the... And he skates back with it. Tied up in the middle by Duncan and Connor. Here come the Rampage. It's like Judah slowed him down there. Puck comes back to Judah. Judah flips it up in front of his bench, and the Pirates will funnel it down all the way for an icing. 5:43 to go in the first, still 0-0.
Pirates with the line change here. Got Bubba and Maddox coming in on defense with Nolan, Jacob, and Dom in the forward spots. 5:43 left to go in the opening period. Score still stuck at 0-0.
And we are not getting any warmer here.
Not getting any warmer. In the last tournament, the Pirates went down in a couple of games, gave up the first goal, but were able to come back and get the win. From my experience, the Pirates definitely play a little bit better with the lead.
It's good to see the boys come back from diversity.
Here comes Bubba up the left side.
If you go down, you can't stop pushing or putting the pressure on. You gotta keep going hard.
And shot goes wide from the Rampage breakaway. Nash was unable to catch that breakaway. Luckily, the shot goes wide. Here comes Bubba. Bubba feeds it to Dom. Dom right in front gets stopped.
Oh, such a good break.
Great
Such a
shot
good
by
break.
Blah.
Good play by the boys.
Here goes Nash all the way back to retrieve this one. Nash sends it up, and the Pirates will clear. Dom and Jacob in the middle trying to push ahead. Nolan comes in behind. 4:40 to go in the period. Nolan chases it into the corner. Dom down into the other corner. Nash and the Pirates get caught off sides. Still 0-0 here. Really good shift. Seems like they're kind of waking up now.
I'm over here getting harassed by Coach Nick. 12 years.
Judah picks the puck up, sends it forward. Braden picks it up on the wall. He's got Kyler behind him. Duncan calls for it in the middle, gets picked
Step
away.
into that.
Maddox steps up, keeps it in.
Good keep by Maddox.
Yeah, got to get back.
Rampage. Puck goes over to Judah. He's going to have to chase that one down into the corner. Judah up the wall. Pirates unable to
They
clear.
have really improved on their positioning.
Yeah,
And
we're
they're
gonna have a
gonna have a
cross
penalty
check
there.
coming up here on the Rampage.
Number 98 is going to get called for a roughing
Boys
in
got
front of the
another
bench.
foul. Let's see what we can do. It is nice to see the boys though. They're getting back. They're learning how to get. Offense men are starting to cover for the D guys.
Yeah, I'm
which is
getting that
great to
rotation
see.
going.
Good rotation going. Yeah.
It looks like the Rampage have a player that could, go pound for pound with Nash
Number
there.
98 in the box.
We don't see that from too many teams.
We got two big boys that can go at it out there. Nash is not used to seeing somebody that does
His own size, yeah.
Here come the Rampage with a short-handed breakaway. Bubba's going to slow him down. Gonna come all the way behind the net. Bubba sends it up the walls to Duncan. Duncan funnels it into the middle.
Get that out. There we go.
Nolan
Follow
pushes
that up.
ahead. Maddox behind him. Here comes Duncan. Pirates unable to get control of the puck. Rampage cross ice. Rampage are in the zone. Slowed down by Maddox there. Duncan wins the puck, but then gets taken away. Rampage skate behind our net. Bubba tries to skate it out, gets stopped. Rampage.
I really like to see the boys moving their feet too. They're really trying to hustle out there. So it's nice to see them actually skating the whole time.
Yeah, playing with lots of energy. With 3 minutes to go in the first
Rampage are going
period.
to have 2 men in the box now for 40 seconds. It's going to be a 5-on-3. I'm not sure what the call there was. Maybe a slash.
Do they call a penalty if you take a slap shot?
I don't know. They said something about a slap
I
shot.
think it was a slashing call.
Slashing call? Okay.
So they got 2 in the box. Now we got 5-on-3. Let's see if the boys can work it in good. We got numbers. So let's see if they can actually
Maddox sends it all the way cross ice to Jacob. Great pass. Jacob into Dom. Rampage clear it. Pirates have to reset. Bubba gains his own again. He's got Nolan to his left. Bubba on net. Goalie stops.
This Rampage has a big goal. It seems like he moves pretty well too. So
Yeah.
they're going to have to start finding a way to get past him by passing the puck around him, which they're doing really well. So hopefully they can get that in.
Yeah, a little pass there, really makes the goalie decide which way he's got to shift, and just kind of missed that opportunity there.
On a big goalie like this, he's actually
D-to-D.
got good movement. You got to get him moving. That's the best way to get a puck behind him.
Yeah.
Get him to go left and right.
Rampage up ice. Rampage back to 4 skaters. Nolan turns the play around. Nolan through center ice. Nolan gains the zone. Into the slot goes Nolan, but gets the puck poked away. These Rampage are really quick on the counterattack. Back to Bubba. Bubba sends it around the boards.
Yeah, we talk about that in our broadcast, how the boys need to keep their sticks on the ice. They get caught skating with them in the air. And this is that connection.
Well, we try to work on it in practice, and when they're skating around, it's like the boys lead with your stick, have your stick down close to the ice, so that when that puck does come to you, you don't have to go from waist high all the way down.
Yeah.
It takes a couple seconds. It's a lot easier when you're right on the ice already. It just comes to you sometimes. Good steal.
Nolan picks it off, but then loses it again. 1:25 to go in the period. Still 0-0 here. Both teams searching for their first
back.
goal. Here comes the Rampage. We got 2-on-1. Luckily, the puck goes far into the corner. Pirates will have a chance to get back. Here come the Rampage with the shot. Jackson with a nice block up and
Big
over it
stop.
goes. Puck still in play. 1 minute to go in the period. Pirates feed it up the wall. And it gets by them at the blue line. Connor gets tied up and unable to break away. Puck gets sent all the way back. 40 seconds to go in the period. Connor flips it ahead. Maddox is going to take this one in. Maddox trying to weave into the goal, gets tied up. Pirates still pushing, get a shot, but it goes wide. 25 seconds to go. Puck goes down behind the Rampage net. Kyler chases it into the corner, comes all the way back to Maddox. Maddox loses the puck in the corner, 10 seconds to go. Pirates are going to have to reset here. Connor with the puck. He sends it into the zone. 2-1, and that'll do it.
All right, gentlemen.
All right, thanks for
good
stopping
first
by.
period. Always a pleasure to stop by and say hi. Boys look good right now. Let's see if we can get one quick in the second. Get this game going.
Pretty evenly matched to start the game. Both teams getting a feel for the ice, sir.
And I heard this team's actually rated higher than we are. One of the parents was talking about that, which is good to see the boys keep with them like that. That just shows how much they progress over the season.
Yep.
Really good to see that. Gentlemen, thank you so much.
We'll see you around.
You guys keep it up. My mom's got pictures of her watching the game in Maryland too, so I'll send it over to you guys. You
I love it.
We got 17 viewers today, so got a nice strong following on it for a Saturday game.
No different than Australia, hey?
Seems like no matter how many layers you throw on, it doesn't make any difference.
No, you got long johns
I
on.
got long johns top and bottom. I got wool socks, double layered.
I'm nice and toasty. The
know.
toes are a little cold.
Yeah.
Standing here in the shade, I think if I was out in the sun, I'd be okay. But
We had some sun here for the first game, but it's getting
sun's
higher.
moved
so.
a little bit and squarely in the shade and not moving around. Right, we're standing still and
Yeah, this is tough.
yeah. But
Well,
yeah, I just got regular.
Hey, you know the
Pants up,
sacrifices we make for the fans.
No long johns, you know. I'm actually up top, super toasty.
Yeah, I'm not that impressed with this heated jacket. It's not doing its thing. I can feel that it's on, but I'm not feeling it. Maybe I got too many layers on. I don't know.
I might be sweating.
Gloves are
All
back
right,
on.
12 minutes on the clock for the second period. Bubba and Nash playing defense together. One of my favorite defensive pairs.
Mine too. Dom Nolan and Jacob up. Not sure if it's because of the odd number of players we have, but I'm seeing a lot of different combinations of forwards out there on the ice. Trying to keep the line changes moving quick, keep the boys from getting too cold on the bench. Puck goes down deep into the corner. Jacob's going to chase it. Jacob sends it around the boards. Bubba's going to pinch in and keep this one deep. Nolan behind the net. Jacob posted up.
Oh.
Puck went right through
there,
the
Nash.
goalie's pads. Nash on the blue line, unable to settle it. Sends it back in, and they got offsides.
That was a good heads-up play by Nash right there with the Rampage crashing in on him
Yeah.
to get that in. Even though it led to an offsides play, it gets a stoppage, allows the Pirates to reset.
Well, that's the kind of play where if he's not careful, they're going to strip it out of the way and
Right.
have a straight line to the net.
Yeah, rather than trying to pass that over to your D-men where you got Rampage crashing in on that, I think that was a good heads-up play.
Rampage send it up in the middle. Nolan pokes it back down. Jacob, Dom, and Nolan on the near wall trying to get some progress into the zone. Nolan with the puck throws it on goal, it bounces wide. Jacob's going to pick this one up. He's going to throw it in the middle.
Oh, so
Great
good.
cast in the middle. Goalie didn't even try to stop that with their stick. I think the goalie might be a girl back there. Bubba and Nash able to stop that breakaway. Here come the Rampage, though. Right in front, Jackson will hold that shot. 10:42 to go. We're still 0-0 in this game. Puck comes back to the Rampage at the blue line. Shot goes wide. Pirates move it up the wall and exit the zone. Gets pushed right back. Bubba's going to send it up. It gets stopped by the Rampage. Maddox is the last one to beat. Pass over to the open Rampage. Misses. They're unable to shoot. Pirates send it back up the wall. And Braden's able to clear the zone. Kyler does a good job pushing it forward. Duncan pushes ahead. Rampage get the puck. Skate it through the middle. Get to the blue line. Look, shot wide. Blocked by Jackson.
That puck's got to be hard to see down there. I don't know if you can quite make it out on the camera here, but you got the sun shining down on that end of the ice, and just the contrast between shade and sunlight have to make it difficult.
Jackson with the big
what
save.
A stop. That may have been the best save I've seen all year out of Jackson. You had a Rampage crashing in all alone. Made a stick move. Jackson remained calm, came up big with that save.
He had an open guy to his right, too, that could have been an easy pass put away, but he drove the net. Jackson stopped him. $9:20 to go in the second. Nolan takes a face-off, goes back to Nash. Nash goes across ice to Dom. Rampage send it back in. Nash and Bubba to stop him. Nash loses an edge. Rampage gets by. Bubba forces him behind the net. The net is not even locked on the ice. It's just floating around back there.
Now they blow the whistle.
But I saw in the first period the Rampage goalie was trying to keep him in position.
Yeah.
That's
9:05 in the second period. Still 0-0 in case we haven't mentioned the score. I like the tournaments where they keep track of the shots on goal. It really gives us a kind of an indication of the flow of the game.
Yep.
And we just haven't, we don't have that luxury here. Nobody here helping us out track the...
I don't think it's too lopsided. I think it's pretty even. I'm not sure who would have the edge, but here comes Dom and Jacob. Feed to Jacob, gets beaten up by the Rampage. Nolan picks it up, throws it on net, gets bumped wide. Really, really good pressure here. Nash at the blue line, keeps it in. Back to Nash at the blue line. He's going to cycle it deep. Nash pinches down here. Shot gets pushed behind the net. Dom's going to chase.
Rampage had several opportunities to get an exit, and the puck's still in our offensive
Nash
zone.
Skate up and keep it in. Nash able to hold the puck in. Jacob sends it into the corner. Pirates still working hard. Dom and Nolan. Bubba sends it in. I think the Pirates are starting to run out of fuel here. Oh, here comes Bubba. Backs it up to Nash. Nash flips it ahead. Bouncing puck. Stop right. Oh, did that go in?
No, gloved by the goalie.
Okay.
Gloved by the goalie,
I thought that might have gone in.
but again, offensive zone pressure over and over again. I mean, that was almost a minute and 15 seconds of offensive zone pressure. That was a very long shift for the Pirates. You could tell they were running out of gas there at the end, but able to keep it in nonetheless. All right. And right back into the offensive zone.
Duncan, Braden, and Connor up front. Judah and Maddox behind them. Judah's got to chase this one down. Here comes the Rampage in all alone with the breakaway. Jackson comes up big with another block. All the way to Connor on the wall. He helps it out of the zone. Two Rampage players take each other out there in front of their own bench. Puck comes back to Maddox. Maddox is going to skate this one in. Maddox centers it onto the stick of Duncan, but he doesn't get a good shot. Back to Judah. Judah throws it towards the net. Rampage in the corner, flip it up the wall to Judah. Braden goes down in the corner with it. Judah still has it on the wall. Pushes it behind the net. Two Pirates behind the net trying to get something happening. Braden's going to chase it over to the wall. Braden's working down in the corner. Puck comes back to Judah at the blue line. He keeps it in. The Rampage are going to go for a breakaway. Maddox is back there to stop him. Maddox forces him wide. And it comes all the way back up to the point. And another save by Jackson with a whistle from the ref. 6:09 to go in the second.
Yeah, I don't know if the ref thought that he gloved that or not, but again, for the last minute, 30 seconds, most of that time down in the offensive zone, but each time there's a little breakaway. The Rampage have, some pretty good chances there, putting pucks to the net. Jackson coming up big.
Yeah, you got to be careful. Those breakaways. Rampage with a shot wide. Jackson stops it and will cover that one.
Parents getting a little excited.
Good thing they yelled. I don't think the ref saw that one.
Nash says, "You better back up out of the face of my goalie. I'll have none of that."
Rampage throw it on net. Jackson with another save. Whew. 5:52 to go. 0-0 still. Nolan with the face-off. Pirates send it up the wall. Jacob and Nolan trying to create a breakaway. Rampage have to reset now. Jacobs chases it down. Bubba in front of the Rampage bench flips it ahead. Into the zone they go. All the way back down. No icing. Nash is going to chase this one down. Nash sends it hard around the boards. The Rampage recover it. Skate through the face-off circle, gets poked away. Down into the corner they go.
Was that offsides call? Kind of hard to tell.
I think what I just caught there, I heard Matt call the off, then the whistle blew, and I think the other coaches were like, you can't let the other coach call the offsides, guys. That was not. Something like that. Here comes Maddox up the ice. Maddox gains the zone. Maddox in deep. Loses the puck. Duncan and Kyler unable to keep it in. Here come the Rampage on another breakaway. And they score.
Yeah, you're only gonna get so many stops with odd man rushes and breakaway chances like that.
Yeah.
So Rampage strike first, lead the game 1-0 with 4:53 to go in the second period. And this is coming after the Pirates, again, really sustaining that offensive zone pressure for a majority of this period and find themselves down.
They get caught
in
with
the
their
game.
D-men up really high. And the Rampage took advantage of us playing up high. Matt reminding his D-men to stay back. Maddox gets it at the blue line. He's going to skate it down. He's going to throw it on net. And it just about bounced off the glove and in. Just trickled wide. Maddox is going to wind up again. Tries to throw on it. Duncan backhands it in, and the goalie will cover. 4-12, Pirates down 0-1 against the Owensboro, Kentucky Rampage.
Offensive zone faceoff coming up for the Pirates. Let's see if they can get their signature play down. You got Nash in a position to take a shot.
Nolan popped it back to Nash. Nash throws it on net, and the goalie covers it up.
Goalie's not giving up any rebounds here. It's all right. Keep throwing those pucks to the net.
D to D. Nash uses a skate. Here comes the Rampage again. Bubba's back there. Shot gets blocked on top of the net. It stops and gets a whistle.
That was very close to finding its way in. I think
Very-
Bubba was able to get a stick on it, which chipped it up,
Very
but
fortunate there for the Pirates.
landed on top of the net. If it would have just been an inch lower, that thing is going to find itself in the back of the net.
3:49 to go in the second period. Here comes Dom and Jacob. Got a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Dom gets around him. He's got Jacob goes up.
That's a
gets
trip.
stepped down, and they get called for a trip.
Kid wasn't ready for the speed of Dom coming flying into the zone. Thought he was going to direct him right. Dom cuts back to his left, and that led to the trip and another power play for the Pirates. But offensive zone face-off. Got our power play unit out there. Let's see what we do with this face-off here.
Bubba, great job keeping it in at the blue line. Dom tries to keep it in. Here come the Rampage. They gain the zone. Pull up. Throw it on goal. Goes wide. Players behind the net. Pirates trying to get control of it. They do. Nolan sends it up off the wall to Dom. Into the neutral zone it goes. All the way down for an icing. 3:03 to go in the first. Or in the second, sorry. Minute left on the power play for the Pirates. Ooh, I am dying.
Freezing? Well, you've been out here for 2 games straight, watching the 12U team get their second win of the tournament. And I'm out here for my first game, so I feel like I'm doing okay.
I don't know how this little kid with nothing on his hands is down there.
Touching the metal.
This little guy right there. Just using the metal of the boards as a handrail. Here comes Dom down the ice. He's got Duncan and Nolan with him. They're a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Duncan picks it up on the wall. Throws it in front of the net. Comes back to him behind the net. All the way up to Bubba. Just eludes him. Bubba's got to hurry to get this one. Rampage get another shot off. It goes wide. Here comes Bubba. Bubba gets by number 8 here. He's going to go straight to the goal. Bubba shoots, rebound. Oh, first chance of the game for the Pirates right there. 8 seconds left on the power play. Here come the Rampage on the counter. They get into the goal, but get taken away. 2 minutes to go. Both teams back to 5 skaters. Shot goes wide. Rampage in the corner. Find the pass up top. Number 8 throws it on goal. It gets blocked wide. Pirates intercept it. Dom tries to feed it up to Connor. Off target and
Icing.
they called for an icing there. 1:35 left to go in the period.
See, if we had cameramen, we could go call this game from the sun, have somebody, doing the camera, but no, we're the whole production team right here.
Yep.
Minute 35 left to go in the second period.
Nice. Blocked by
Dom
Duncan.
with a good
Here comes
breakaway
Duncan
chance.
and all alone. And Duncan met it. Gets a shot. Goalie comes up big with the stop, and there's the whistle. Duncan with a nice breakaway.
I said Dom, that was Duncan. Both of their names start with a D, and I get them confused from time to time. But really good chance there.
Muscles in your face feel like they're frozen. Sometimes you're going to mess up on some of the names.
That puck was still loose when the ref called the rebound.
Yeah.
Are your teeth chattering, Daniel?
They're starting to. They're was dark. My battery on my heated jacket ran out. And I didn't think it was doing much, you know?
Yeah.
But now that it's off, I can totally feel it.
Did you have it on high?
I think so.
Yeah, if you have it on high, it's gonna
go
I have a heated vest on underneath my big jacket here. And just keeping it on medium, you know, make it through the game.
Pirates fighting to keep it into the zone. Rampage will clear. Rampage down in the corner. 55 seconds to go in the period. Nolan able to slow down the play. They send it towards net.
Oh.
And they get a second one right at the end. 45 seconds to go in the period, and puck was pinballing around down there in front of everybody, and the
Bubba had a stick on it and just wasn't able to control that puck. Bounces right to a Rampage player, and a really tough, puts Jackson in a really tough spot there with 45 seconds to go. And now the Pirates find themselves down in a little bit deeper hole. You know, 1-0. They're usually pretty good. Let's just see if they can keep the energy and the skating going here, going into the third period.
Rampage behind the goal again. Pirates able to poke it away. Jacob able to clear the zone. He tries to send it up to Dom, but gets blocked. Dom and Jacob here close, push it in. 10 seconds to go in the period. Rampage down in the corner. They'll get it up to center ice. 3, 2, 1. That'll do it. To hang on to that for a second, I think I can get
All right.
I can get myself set back up.
So we got a little bit of intermission. Intermission going into the third period here. 12 minutes back on the clock. Pirates find themselves in a little bit of a hole, down 2-0. Would love to see them keep that hustle going. They can get one of these goals back here pretty quick. They've had really good chances, really good opportunities all game long. The goalie play by the Rampage, really good. Hard to get one past him. But if these Pirates can see one go into the back of the net, I think that'll do a lot for the confidence and the way that they're playing, give them a little bit of energy to get going here in the game. So intermission's almost up. Coach is over there giving them pet talk. Maybe he's saying some of the same things I'm saying. I don't know. He knows a whole lot more about hockey than I do.
All right.
We got some hockey moms down here cheering for the Rampage. That was very short-lived. They've given up already. So
bare hands on the glass right now. It's not gonna feel too good.
all right, you got Braden, Duncan,
Both our
Kyler.
goalies on the bench. I'm not sure what we're waiting for.
Maybe equipment
I think
set up or whatever. I don't know what's going on.
I think Matt might keep Jackson in. Looks like Coach Bevers is down there helping him with some gear. There he goes.
Yeah, that end of the ice where we gave up 2 goals there, I think that end of the ice is a little bit more challenging to play with the way that the sun is kind of shining down on that end. Completely shaded over here on our right. Maybe that gives us the edge going into the third here.
We had a lot of pressure that second period. The guys were finding opportunities, you know?
Yeah.
And just like that, we're right into the zone in front of the net. Pirates able to hold the puck down deep for the start of the third here. But here come the Rampage. Nash tries to keep it into the blue line. The Rampage flip it ahead. Here come the Rampage all the way down. Bubba stops it. Bubba sends it around to the opposite boards. Rampage pick it up. Here comes Duncan. Clears the zone. Kyler, Bubba, and Braden there send it up to Duncan.
Yeah, Pirates end up offsides there again. That was a clear indication, just not able to see that blue line.
Number 89 is going to go to the box again for what I think is a high stick.
Yeah. Maybe him and Nash should exchange numbers. Because that might be his second time in the box.
It is his second time in the box. Got his stick up high on that stick lift against Duncan there.
Yeah.
D to Bubba. Bubba throws it on net. Gets kicked wide. Pirates trailing 0-2 here in this game. Just the start of the third. Puck gets pushed to Jacob. He's right in front of the net. Flips it wide.
Just wide right.
Bubba picks it up. He's right in the slot. He throws it on net. Gets hit down. Pirates still trying to push forward. Still able to keep the zone. Nolan with the puck on the wall. Nolan throws it on net. It gets blocked wide. Jacob chases it into the corner. And the Rampage clear the zone. Here they come. One man back. Maddox is there to stop him. Shot gets hit. Oh, Maddox throws him hard into the boards there. And I think Maddox already knows he's going to go to the box.
Yeah, I don't love that play. Maddox's arms got away from him just a little bit, but he was going in. You know, it looked like a motion where he was going in to try and play the puck as opposed to, you know, really intentionally, you know, shoving the kid into the boards. Yeah. So I get it. You hear a big bang like that, odds are you're going to see the ref's hands go up. Yep. But good hustle, heads-up play. I think this is the first time we find ourselves down in the game, right?
Yeah, it's our first time in the box. Nash sends it up and all the way out. That's going to be called for an icing.
4 on 4 for the next 30 seconds, and then Rampage will have a power play going for about 45 seconds.
You did a good job holding that sneeze in. I didn't want the viewers to hear that.
What?
My sneeze I just held in. Nash sends it back down the walls. Rampage keep it in. Nash and Nolan over on the wall.
That's off! That's off!
There we go. Now the Rampage come back in. Shot at the faceoff circle. Jackson pushes it wide. Rampage back up high, throw it towards the net. Jackson pushes it wide. Puck loose in front of the net. Pirates able to keep it out. Can't really see what's going on. Just like you guys, I can't even see the front of our net.
30 seconds left to go on the power play.
Pirates shorthanded for 30. 9 minutes left in the game. No one down in the corner. Jacob stops that pass. Front of the net, they go Jackson with a big stop there. Rampage back to the blue line. Number 8 throws it down, goes wide. 5 seconds left on this penalty kill. Pirates get it. Nash shovels it out. No ice. Pirates back to 5 skaters. Nolan, Duncan, and Maddox trying to create something up front. Bubba and Nash still in the back. Here come the Rampage. Force behind the net. Bubba takes care of that. Forcing all the way around. Maddox and Nolan over on the wall. Maddox gets taken down right in front of us here. Mom and rest right there in the pink.
Yeah, that one shook Maddox up a little bit. It's a pretty big collision up there. But he'll bounce back.
He'll shake it off.
Yep, he plays hard.
Some of these Kentucky folk.
No Southern hospitality.
Pretty aggressive, some of these moms. That's an offsides here.
Well, it's kind of a delayed offsides. I know it was probably off by a little bit, but sure took his time blowing that whistle. Were you this cold last night at the game?
I'm colder right now than I was last night. Yeah. There's Nolan with the shot. Low bouncer, blocked. Back to Nolan's stick. He sends it over to Bubba. Bubba's going to skate in. Bubba gets to his forehand in the slot. Shot. Stopped. Rebound.
Oh, so many good chances for the Pirates.
Great work by the Pirates there. Pirates able to stop the counterattack. Jacob's going to skate it up. Here come the Rampage. Duncan with the puck. He sends it up to Jacob.
Pass kind of behind him. Makes it tough to control it.
7 minutes to go in the game. Shot goes wide. Really can't see anything in front of us right here. Shot. Stop. Puck sent back up to the middle. Cross ice pass by the Rampage. Long shot from the blue line. Nolan takes care of it. Nolan's got time. Looks for the pass. Sends it up to Connor. Connor gains his own. Duncan's in. Duncan gets taken down right in front of the goal.
That's a trip.
No trip. Nolan's going to skate over. Nolan's got to slow this one down. He does.
Oh.
Maddox back on the ice. Here comes number 27 in. Goes around the net. No shots. Shot off the post. Rampage with the puck in the corner. Rampage behind the net. Go to the center. Jackson able to keep it out. Duncan pushes it up and out to Connor. And the Rampage send it back in deep. Maddox swings it around the boards. Bubba's going to pick this one up. And out it goes. Right in front of the net. Pirates score! Duncan with a really good look, skates right in front of the net and puts it in.
That's going to be 2-1. It looks like they put the goal up for the home team there. They're going to have to work that out. Now they make the adjustment. 2 for the home team, 1 for the guests. Pirates are on the board with 5:27 left to go. And look, that gives them a ton of confidence.
Yep. Yeah, they see they can get one in, and they'll just keep pushing. Hopefully they can outgrit these guys. I think on the skill front, I think both teams are pretty evenly matched. Here come the Rampage back. Really dangerous play right in front of the net. Jackson's able to keep it out. Maddox goes down into the corner. Braden pokes it ahead. Here come the Pirates. Braden picks the puck up in the middle. Braden goes all the way down. Braden skates through a few guys, gets it bumped away. Pirates able to keep it in.
A lot of puck movement through traffic there.
Yep. Pirates unable to get a shot on the goal. 4:25 left to go in the game. Pirates trail 1-2.
It's going to be a trip on Kyler, I think, coming in.
Yeah.
It's an aggressive move coming in to play the puck and just really gets into the Rampage player's skates and trips them up. So Pirates will be shorthanded for the next, minute and a half on the penalties out here. At the 4:24 mark of the third period, Pirates still down a goal.
Whew. Got some work to do. Let's get this penalty killed and get back to work.
You got Bubba and Maddox and Nolan and Dom out there.
Good job.
Which is a really offensive-minded penalty kill when you think about it.
Yeah, all these guys like to go up high. Maddox back will get this one in the corner. And sends it behind his net, but the Rampage recover. Rampage with the puck, send it back to the blue line. Rampage throw it on net. Jackson keeps it out, bumps it into the corner. Three Pirates all behind their net trying to get the puck out. Lift it up high like that. That might be better for you guys. Dom's going to chase this one. Here comes the Rampage. Maddox in. Shot goes wide. Back to the middle they go.
All right.
Lifting this camera up high like this, that's what I should have been doing all game. Here goes Nolan. Nolan into the zone. Nolan gets a shot, and the goalie stops it. 6 seconds to go on the penalty kill. 3 minutes in the game.
Yeah.
Pirates throw 1-2.
Quality chance there on the penalty kill. Short-handed. 6 seconds left to go. Making a change for Maddox. Nash coming in on this offensive zone faceoff. I love this. Let's get a play and let's get some pucks to the net.
Bubba picks it off and keeps it deep.
Go, Jacob, go!
Pirates back to full strength. Why the whistle?
Call? Who blew that whistle?
All the way down. It looks.
Offensive zone faceoff for the Pirates. I'm not complaining. I just don't know what the call was there.
Yeah, me either.
Nobody going to the penalty box. Just. I mean, we'll take it. 2:39 left to go in the game. Coach is already communicating with Jackson back there, figuring out what they want to do with a empty net strategy maybe toward the end of the game.
Here come the Rampage. Centering pass. Into the middle they go, and they score.
A lot of cackling going on over there on the Kentucky side.
A lot of Kentucky cackling.
Yeah, cackling with a K. Kentucky cackling. That's a bummer. These boys have played a solid game.
Yeah.
That's the first goal to go in on this side of the ice.
Yeah.
And the Pirates were there to make a play. Icing coming up here. 2:06 left to go in the game. Down a pair of goals here. Presents a real challenge for the Pirates to get back into this thing.
Yeah. You think they'll still pull Jackson or just leave him in?
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do here.
Shot blocked by Braden. Rampage still looking to put pucks on the net. Nash picks this one up. He sends it along the corners. Tries to at least. Doesn't get much on it. Rampage center it. Pirates trying to get it out. Rampage still trying to push the puck in the net. Pirates unable to get control of it. They send it back to the point. Braden and Nash throw it over the wall. Here comes Kyler down the ice. He's got Bugba in the center. 1:25 to go. Nash on the blue line. Not sure why Nash got called for a trip there.
I don't love that call. I don't love that call of a trip right there. He was playing. He had every right to play the puck. The kid comes skating into. It was more the kid skating into Nash's stick than Nash tripping him up.
I think it was his leg, but he had position on the wall. He didn't extend a leg to trip.
No.
The guy skated right over him. We got a whistle, 1:05 left to go in the game. Pirates are going to be shorthanded for the rest of the game. Faceoff gets pushed back into the Pirate zone, into the corner. Rampage first to the puck. 55 seconds to go. Rampage skating around into the slot. Backhands it into the middle. Doesn't connect. Rampage with the puck again. Shot, stop.
Good stop by Jackson. Jackson's played really a tremendous game.
Sorry about that. Just putting the glove back on. There we go. 38 seconds to go in the game. Nolan's going to push up. Pirates trail 1-3. Maddox, Bubba behind the net. Bubba sends it around the walls. Back down to the corner. Dom tries to clear it. He gets knocked down. Here comes Maddox up the middle. Bubba picks the puck up. Bubba and Maddox came to the zone. 10 seconds to go for the Pirates. Dom close up in front of the net. Pirates get taken down to the corner. There's a penalty hand up. 4 seconds left to go. And it looks like there's going to be a call. And 89 or 99 is going to go to the Bucks for the third time in the game.
Oh. Wonder what his name is. Wonder what his first name is.
Jackson's pulled. We might have one last opportunity to put a shot on net. We'll see what happens. Right in front of the net, Dom with a backhander just gets hit wide. And the
I did not
Rampage
want to hear any
win.
more of that Kentucky cackling, but
You think they would have just won? You think they would have just won the final there? But good game by the boys.
yeah, Pirates did really well
They did.
playing against this team. You know, this team ranked much higher.
Plays up
And
in
the-
Double A.
Plays up in Double A, and these boys hung with them the entire time. It was never out of reach
Yep.
for our boys, and we had so many quality chances. Really, really good game by our boys. All right, well,
Final
that's-
score 1-3. Pirates fall short this time. Hopefully they can come back this afternoon
Yeah,
and get a win.
game time for the next game. What, 5:30?
Sounds about right.
Double check here before we turn this off. 5:15 Central Time, so that'll be 3:15 for folks back in Vegas. If you're watching from somewhere else, you're gonna have to do that time zone math on your own. All right, we'll see you around.
Okay.